But I also don't want to fail the club, man.
Old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit. An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit.
Should probably manually save again to put that at the top of the list, actually.
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a
11
bit.
again.
Push. An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle.
Got too used to pushing down. Come on, I just need 112.
An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit.
It always fails even on 12. Fuck you. Alright, at least we confirmed that much.
Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Huh, door shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
Come on, we even got a light bending guy's container. You're saying we can't get in here?
You're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
Ah, fuck you.
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
That's who I am. That's who we are.
Yeah, I understand you. I like opening doors as much as the next guy. But this one is simply beyond repair, and we don't have the resources needed to open it.
Okay.
Relax. No one's hiding in there.
At least we got some experience.
Can't open it. Others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
Alright, he looks at the door with a rueful smile.
Think about opening it. About doors in general. They are
Oh, we got a thought.
fundamental to your life. Perhaps something useful would come from this.
Alright. What thought is that gonna be? One more door. God damn it, it cannot be. A disgrace. The door on the coast. You remember the one, right? One leads to the abandoned supply depot. Why in the name of all that's holy does not open? Why? There has to be a way to get through that unopenable door. By God, you're the police. All doors are supposed to open before you. I don't quite like that attitude, but... Well, the others, the precinct thing, if you can't open a goddamn door, there must be a way. I'm definitely adding that thought. Maybe adjacent to the Colda Mama Dakwa. Maybe that'll get my interfacing up so I can try the freezer thing again. It's worth a shot. Okay. Well, now what to do? Alright, well, we definitely proved that can't be opened. But at least it had a purpose. Oh, we fixed the grimace too, so... Oh yeah, I was gonna try and sing karaoke tonight, so... It might be too early. Yeah, I got 4 hours before I can get the govern. Was this inspectable? No. What else can we do? Oh yeah, we gotta keep finding comrades. We haven't really asked around at the town yet. I still need to talk to the fisherwoman. We haven't really talked to the workers in a while either. Some of them might be communist. Alright, Oh, I wanted to change gloves, too. I have some sense of style, or at least I'd like to pretend as much. Okay, give me... Bobo Chic.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen?
I do like her a
To be
lot.
out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me.
Fair enough.
But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
Alright. I'm looking for someone else, actually.
Who?
Oh, that's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Alright. That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
Alright. Was it, well, we would do a lot of sarcasm. It's an installation. Very conceptual.
An installation? Us poor people are stupid and don't get installations. All I see is a heap of trash. This actually calls for a funeral, I think.
Alright. Are you suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye.
I like her.
Don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat.
I love her. I love her. She's great.
We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gotwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Alright, I'm in, but organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals.
Oof.
It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
Also kind of true.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Thanks, kid. Alright, hope. It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area or...
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
I will not be railroaded.
No idea.
Okay, so the ideal time to ask for a day would have been when Kim was away taking the body, but since I sent him at night with it, like, he literally came back right after I went to bed, so I kind of double watched that chance. And again, honestly, the Harry Kim ship is much more powerful. But me personally, as the player, I do appreciate Lilian. She's cool. Can we sneak down here? I think so. So did I check this out? Oh, I think so. Yeah, we were in the shack. Yeah, the roof was missing. This was the guy who tried to start a house and didn't get anywhere with it. I didn't really check the corner, though. Doesn't look like we'd scoot in there. Okay, well, at least we got a thought for it. All our rolling. Right, stairs. I don't know if I checked this out. Doesn't look like there's much to check out. Yeah, it's the other side of the bridge here. Which, at least at this point, seems pretty inaccessible. Never mind. Maybe it opens up later. Oh, did I check the door down here? That's the trap. Okay. I've been making money for thoughts like I was last session, which is weird. Maybe it was just the thought I was training up was giving me money while I was doing it. I got stuff I could sell if I really have to, but I think post karaoke I might take the old lady up on the shack offer. Oh yeah, I said we hadn't talked to the workers in a while, so let's see if we can't sniff communism on anybody over here. Stop, between those trucks there. Smokes, go get them. Oh. Alright. That was part of a mission. I thought I'd get some experience for it.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Can't raise my empathy anymore, so that's out. Is there anything more I can get out of this?
Monument stand.
Nope. Again, I'm more interested in the people. This was the one we were not supposed to bother, so...
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Alright, don't want to bug her. +1 psyche. Well, I guess +1 psych would boost my empathy, wouldn't it? We could do drugs. I gave up most of my alcohol. I don't know if we were able to check this before.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old
Maybe we
machine.
did.
The windows, fumes of heavy fuel oil.
Okay, we'll go through that stuff.
There it is again. That spectral...
No, there it is.
This industrial harbor. And it smells like heavy fuel oil, mostly. Because it's an industrial harbor. Years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, ground beneath the inexorable tides of capital.
Close your eyes and take a deep breath.
Smell it now. You inhale. The cilia along your olfactory epithelium tingle with excitement as they sift through the swirling morass of industrial odors. First come the smells of the agitated strikebreakers, layers of body oil and sweat, over-buttered meals pulled from Bakelite lunch pails, the biting stench of lye soap. And then there's the slowly oxidizing metal gates, the scent of stale grease emanating from every crack.
Still smelling for communists, detective?
Yes.
Well, I'll be over here when you're finished.
The lieutenant nudges something on the ground with his foot.
What the lieutenant thinks is irrelevant. Your politico-olfactory cortex is lighting up.
Yeah, it's him. I thought so.
Look, it's pointing you right to that railing over there.
You mean from Manana?
Yes, now's your chance to establish contact. But be easy about it. Communists have been known to charge when startled.
Guilty. Bruh.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Alright, listen. Oh, it's time for an ad, so we will establish contact afterwards. Alright, sorry about that. I was getting a beverage. I feel like, apparently I've been missing a physical, I got that, coach physical, whatever that we haven't used, and it's because I have to take my shirt off to, and that'll give me a physical buff, so we might try that to get into that thing. I think it was physical we needed for that. Alright, so we're going to attempt to establish contact with Manana here. After I click back in again, this controller's being a little shit. Alright. Listen, brother, there's something important I need to talk to you about. So I didn't... Yeah, set a marker there. Okay, now let's go.
What's that, boy? Yeah?
He tilts his head slightly.
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, So it's best to insinuate your way in.
Okay. It involves our mutual friend, Kraz. Put your hands next to your head and curl your fingers like deer
I don't
antlers.
think I've ever met a Kras personally. Then again, I've never been to Kras.
Alright. I'm looking for some people who really know how to grind a sausage, if you know what I mean.
Have you tried a butcher shop?
He looks at you with perfect equanimity.
Maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm looking for some communists. You know any?
Comunistas, huh? Can't say that's where I thought you were heading with this.
We're just so bad at this.
Good for a man to take his time and think about the whole socio-political world picture.
It's certainly been an interesting development to witness firsthand.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why?
Get organized by the want to quest to develop my political potential. Okay. I'm on a sort of quest to develop my political potential, and I need their help.
A fellow plains roamer in search of greater understanding. A classic story.
He nods approvingly.
I wish I could help. Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
Are you sure? You smell just like a
I
communist.
realized you could smell communism. But then, I've never studied the subject.
Maybe it's not taught in any of your so-called universities, but there's definitely something going on here.
So my man probably has class consciousness.
You know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
Alright. Did he say his name was Steban by any
Didn't
chance?
say anything about his name. Wasn't this sort of encounter where names matter?
Alright. How'd you meet him?
It was late one night as I was leaving the harbor. He was waiting on the corner in a bright white jacket. Classic Saramirizian style.
Oh, like the one I stole from some
He asked
guy.
me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
Oh?
See, all this political chit-chat is just an excuse to rip tar with strangers. Let's say we just skip right to the good part then.
Alright. What'd you tell him?
The same thing I always tell people who try to press some claim on me. I said, every boyadero rides alone.
Okay. What's the Nita
You
logo?
know, a guy with a theory.
There we go.
Someone who likes to pit his theory against other theories in deadly theory combat.
Ah, fuck. It's a debate, bro. Fuck. That's the worst. Alright, but how do I find this guy?
I couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, "Remember Dobrava and Abadanais."
What?
And then he was gone.
Who are Dobrava and
I don't
Abadanese?
know. Guess not everyone remembers.
He's got a point. The tight half smile crosses his face. What do you think it means?
Wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk could be. Not
Oh
many
wait,
people
that could be the password.
love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows this ideologo personally.
The lieutenant clears his throat.
Interfere in your personal errand, but it might have something to do with that passphrase Cindy mentioned earlier.
Thanks, Kim. Alright, good thinking, Kim.
The lieutenant nods.
Just in time, the faithful partner arrives with the key that turns the lock. You two make a good pair. I salute you, boyas, and wish you good fortune on
All right,
this grand
that's
ideological
progress.
quest.
He tips his hat ever so slightly.
And whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Good talking to you. Gotta run. Okay, so we've got the password. I just need to know where to use it. Maybe I should talk to Cindy about it first. Okay. So. Oh yeah, let's try this taking the shirt off thing. I'll save for that done. I think I'm a little save paranoid, but after that little incident, I'm a little. Okay, no. This. Get yourself organized. Stiblin's meeting after 2200 at the Cape Side Apartments. Okay. Alright, so... Oh yeah, we take our shirt off. Yeah, it's Coach Physical Instrument. That was the thing. Alright, so... So let me see if I can't try the freezer again. Alright. Actually, just to compare, let me put the shirt back on. Okay, we do have more without the shirt. So the plan is take that off. Flashlight me. And that should ideally let me get into this fucking thing.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it.
I have no way to get more points than that. Okay. Maybe I need more than 6. Okay. At least we know we could do that. Keep hitting the wrong menu button, sorry. Part of me wants to try and dope up and talk to Kuno. Here, let's see. I want to see, like, does it just give me an extra slot, or is it a temporary thing that all rolls under that thing? Do I have anything else that buffs empathy? Not the polo shirt. Alright, we'll see what happens.
Whoa. In your hand, Pyrrolidon, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens, rare and gritty, a product of the age of atomic power.
Little puck of liquid.
What a funny little cap. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a potent antidote to boredom.
Huh.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little slit on the side lets you just slurp it up. Like an oyster. Come on, slurp it.
Alright, slurp it only a little.
Suck a minuscule drop of extremely chemical-smelling liquid into your mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
Alright, tastes like a kiss.
Tastes like many things, all melting into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly exists, as it did before. Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
Oh god, on fire?
Really, it's just a metaphor. The effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm. This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
Alright, will I be able to stand straight and walk?
Why not? This government-developed substance seems very non-intrusive. You could even operate heavy machinery, fire machinery.
I don't know if I want to share it with Kim.
Actually operate any fire machines.
It's going to be so useful in my line of work.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more Pyrrolidon. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all human beings.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a Perolidon button. It gives +1 to psyche skills. Empathy, suggestion, authority, inland empire, esprit de corps, and volition. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your health.
Okay.
Fuck does Kuno care?
It's still locked. Okay. Oh, well, okay, but it does increase it so I can drop more points in it. All right, cool, cool, cool. So we just have to earn more points. That's fair. So then I just need to find something that boosts physique, too. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't.
So I mostly want it for the fallen pants, but that's good to know. I think what else we can work on, or I'm just going to wait for the dice again. Alright, we're going to put the Perolidon away. We got intellect stuff. I want to grab another healing item too. But okay, yeah, that seems to be permanent, so that's awesome. Maybe little drug.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Okay, here. I hope
One nose
Saint
of
Baptiste
food.
makes you feel better or something.
Okay. Got it. Alright.
Now it's turning into a kind of a...
Gotta be something else I can do. Kill time between... I mean, I guess worst comes worst, we can find a book. So what does one more door do? I did find a list of the skills. I'm trying to spoil myself too much from looking at the ones I have. Be under physical, right? Oh. Okay, one more door just unlocks some stuff. I might still do it though. Alright. I gotta stop spoiling myself. Alright. Journal me. I guess we'd ask Suna for help. Oh, no, we asked Suna for help. And got the tool. I mean, we could talk to her again, maybe. Oh, I did want to talk to the guy about the other gun, as much as I hate that fucker. Also, we still have to find our way into the freezer door. Unless that's also impossible. What's this? Did we mess with this before? Ah. Okay, yeah, it's through this to the back door. We gotta find our way out. Actually, what's the check on this? Was it volition?
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you.
There goes nothing.
Whatever's
All
hidden
right.
there is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it.
Oh, we found some of this of experience.
A little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Let's look at it.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everard's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners.
Okay.
All items on the list.
Oh, and I wanted to talk to Cindy again,
The
too.
note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Yeah, a little bit.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
I guess we can ask the desk guy about it.
Leo, all items on the list. The drawer slides shut.
Okay. So yeah, we'll go ask about the borscht. Just the way out. Alright, this is the stairs I wanted, okay. Guard, that's the guy who's at the whirling. There's some loose change earlier. Bruh.
Container, container.
Oh, that's Leo.
Nice and red.
On the note.
Container, container. Put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Skill point.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Container, container. Used to be Wild Pines. Container, container. Now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't notice you.
Everard, Everard, Everard. He looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I'm used to that.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
What are you doing with the containers?
I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waited, okay. What's going on here? Look at the mountain of containers behind him.
The containers in the yard
Getting lucky now.
in Wild Pines livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
Ah.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Okay. This is a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Okay. What's underneath there?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Oh, really? Okay, well, thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Alright, so where is everyone?
Most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
Strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Oh, it's Measurehead.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice
Oh.
for a week or so.
What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
His boy stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
But what did they actually do? Actually, I'm going to get that empathy point while we're here, so I don't forget.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this under hard ease.
He looks to you for assistance.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Too rowdy. Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary? Actually, let's warm up to him first.
I remember I was the runt of the class. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel
Oh, so they go back a ways.
stitches on his head. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll...
That or I just totally missed this guy when we came in.
Everyone around here. Oh, most of... We're on a strike.
So no one...
I'll follow this up again.
He's got into some drug... Oh, him and his boy stirred up something in town. Probably...
What they actually do?
Look at him. It's not
Too rowdy. There we go.
Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Oh, we're on a strike.
So no one...
But Titus and his boys got into some
Okay, what kind of trouble?
Him and his boy stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much.
Did they kill someone?
They killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
He probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in their right mind would tell him?
Fair enough. Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
Little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Guessing Edgar might be his brother?
Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
Oh yeah, she hasn't come up.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Okay.
I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Alright, hold on. Who's this Miss Beaufort you
Oh,
mentioned?
Lizzie, she is a real...
I feel like the shoes one is an avenue we can go down because that's from the note.
School and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and loyal.
I love how I keep getting like kind of lost and then having to like we'll stumble upon something and it just blows up.
Expects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
Okay.
A fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her.
Aw.
But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
Could she be talking about the union fixer? a.k.a. the gardener.
Okay, so this is the Union fixture, the gardener?
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she
So
is
we have her name now.
smart as a whip too.
Little guy smiles a disarming smile at you.
You know her name. Might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider later.
Hell yeah. Are you Leo who wrote the note to make the manners?
Oh yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head
The
of mine
borscht.
ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike
If I
started.
can't ask the guard about it, I can ask the cook about it. I
It's
thought.
very,
Just
very
realized.
good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters.
Oh.
Alcohol, however.
I wonder if that I can use to boost physical. What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Alright, who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's
I knew it. There we go.
Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak.
Oh.
He's from Grad.
It's like the borscht is spiked. I'm going to look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant. And now he's just nodding along.
Alright. What's in that container over there? Suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Gotta love work for work's sake. What else would it be?
Born and raised in Arish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just
That's
want you to
racist.
know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
You're right, they are nasty.
For clarifying that, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
Alright, let's see if we can't get anything else out of Everard. Because there was also, you know, he's talking about looking for my gun. Maybe he knows about any other guns. It's not a fishing rod, is it? That could be a rifle. Maybe. It's long.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Okay. Remember the container I asked you about? Turns out there's a mega rich light bending guy inside.
Mega rich light bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
Alright. Slime like him must have oozed through the cracks.
Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light bending guys.
Okay. Kim, tell me what's there.
There was a guy in the container, but he didn't bend any light. That was in the detective's head.
Fair enough.
Honestly, guys, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbor, but I won't be caught transporting the light bending mega rich. I have a reputation.
Mega rich or not, people. Yes, for God's sake, you're a socialist.
Right, Harry. I am a socialist. I'm going to catch the mega rich guy inside the container and harvest his energy to power the harbor's fog lights.
I think he's putting me on.
I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
Fuck this ass.
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega rich person somewhere in his container town.
Okay. We're gonna do your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
Yeah, that much I got.
Just kidding, but not too much.
Alright, well, let's go look into the soup, I guess, because we still got time to kill. How did we walk in here? Oh, it's around the side. The little radio squeal got me for a second. Okay. So back to the whirling. We'll ask about the soup. I don't want to shake that guy down for money, but I do also kind of want to get that traffic light for like no good reason. Alright. The soup zone. Let's go. So it was 21, yeah, 2120 for the dice, 2200 for the meeting. And I did want to talk to Cindy again before we headed over. We could just fuck with her.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you Lizzie, Elizabeth, Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
She points to the tall man by the table.
Though she has excellent control over herself, something moved
Ooh.
in her eyes, in the way she stands, in her face.
Alright, Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
You the Hardy girl?
I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
Well, that confirms that.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
Fair.
Glenn, they aren't.
Her tone is cold and uninvolved.
This didn't change her opinion of you.
Oh well.
It's not her. She's not a Hardy girl. Definitely.
Okay. Maybe we might have gotten a little bit of wiggle there, but alright. Cook.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
That at least sounds positive. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Empathy. What's in the borscht that you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising. Run your fingers through your hair.
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay. He picks up a bottle from the shelf.
So it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Ah.
Of course. Vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Turn it up.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
Grazie, could I have some of that brew?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you.
Stay masculine. Thanks, buddy. Alright, what the borscht do? +1 physique, hell yeah. I'm definitely gonna slam at least one use of that.
Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens. Light reflects off the thermal cup. The borscht may not look like much, but doubtless it'll get the job done. Better pop it open before it gets cold.
I was gonna say, isn't borscht the one that's served cold? But that's gazpacho.
Wow. The gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Let's do it.
There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises like a...
We looked at one of the other alcohols earlier. That's why those ones are faded.
Welcome.
But I don't think I took a sip.
You're home now.
Just one.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting.
Hell yeah.
You're you again.
Now we got to level up so I can drop a point into a...
A real detective. Incredibly well done.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button.
I wonder if this is the third alcohol we need to give to the drunks, too.
Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale. And remember...
From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Okay. Little sip. So yeah, definitely want to buff physical instrument. I think it was physical instrument. Let me double check my checks here. Or we got empathy checks too. Where is Gary? Maybe he went back out to the field, but probably not. We have an empathy check with her too. Ice cream maker. Physical instrument. Okay. So dump one in physical. Alright, we should be able to work that again. Put the alcohol away. That's enough to give me the reroll.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream.
I'm saving just in case, but we've got a good percentage, so I don't feel bad if we have to scum it.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
Hell yeah.
Lies inside. But you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice cream maker.
What, no ice cream?
A scoop of ice cream would have been nice, yes.
Someone's stomach grumbles. The room feels very cold.
You
What memory get?
the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen Kilda as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
We could do that, but I don't want to fuck with it at this point, so... Keep hitting that. I just want to put my stuff away. Okay, so we took a permanent overall hit to morale, but I'm probably not going to be using too many more substances, so I'm not too worried about it. I also thought like the ones that heal 3 or 1 do it like in one shot, but if it's 3 doses, I'll try buying one of each of those then. But yeah, let's go drop off the filament. And I want to chat with Kuno. And I guess Estelle, since she'll be right there. Hell yeah. Barbara's baby. And we can also retry the check with the guy down by the trucks. That one I'm less worried about. Same with the cell. It's mostly Kuno because I have the rest of the Fallen set and I want the pants. And it feels like he would know more about the armor stuff, even though I think we missed our chance with Gary. Alright. Go through the town. Then up and around. But yeah, if I get the church resolved before we call it a night, that'd be great. Oh wait, we can go up here, I think. Yeah. Okay. I also feel like any like I can't can't really envision any attempt to date Lillian ending well, even with like the real alcoholic angle. All right.
Yes. What is it?
About that off-site copy you asked me to bring. I brought you the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
So what's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door. What are you hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment.
Oh.
Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
Okay.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Well, I don't know what I'm looking for, though.
This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Now what?
Sona doesn't reply. Her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star.
I feel like this might actually not resolve.
Here. I found it.
She says, rising her ink-stained fingertip. Where?
Hold on.
The ink's still fresh. She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. Terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Can I do anything?
Just give me a second. I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing speed.
Never witnessed a program at work before.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Hell yeah! There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist in the air. You did it? You found the coordinates?
I found the coordinates.
She lets out a celebratory laugh.
You can feel it in your heart.
Yay!
Great job.
Oh my god, congratulations.
You.
She yells back with a grin.
For a celebratory drink, perhaps. Just a thought.
Fuck off. So where is it? Where's your 2mm hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
She points to the other end of the church where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
Okay.
I like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Our boy has the tism. Oh yeah, we're gonna fidget. Fantastic. Oh, controller, don't be a dick.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
3, 2 left, 4, 5 right.
Thanks.
There we go. 3, 2 left, 4, 5 right.
Silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
Thank you for making it easy.
Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Okay, good. The third bowl from the left, 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
Fourth bowl, 5 centimeters to the right.
Water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all.
All right. How are we doing?
Yes, what is it?
I moved the water bowls to the right position, just like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting into her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait. Why'd you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it gonna be silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity. Alright? What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Sometimes you gotta tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
Alright. You're overthinking this. Actually, you're right. We should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Alright? It's scary, but we just have to face it.
You're right. Let's do it.
Punch it. Okay.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona Lokanen Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence.
Okay.
You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Well?
Damn it.
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Alright. Come on, did you hear anything?
Oh, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Okay.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
She rests her face in her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get...
We did tune into the Colda Mamadakwa, so who knows?
You should have a listen.
Let's go.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny...
I'm glad I bumped perception.
And then the pressure changes.
Okay. What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna. What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble
the kids.
to the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
Murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to the arabesques.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yeah, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would, if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Right, I'll go talk to them.
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Alright,
Thanks, officer.
back to the kids. Oh, there we go. Just paused at a weird spot, apparently. Okay. Oh, we can try the cell empathy check, too.